Hello and good day everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sir Marcy, and for today's video, I'm going to discuss operations with radical expressions. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated with my latest videos.
On this topic, I'm going to discuss expressions with like radicands, example number 2, expressions with unlike radicands, and example number 3, multiply radical expressions. So let's start in solving expressions with like radicands. Suppose we are asked to simplify 6 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 minus 5 square root of 5. Remember that these are examples of similar radicals, meaning we can combine them, and our answer here would be 6 plus 2 minus 5 square root of 5. So we factor out the common term here, which is square root of 5. And after that, after getting the distributive property, we simplify, and the answer here now is 3 square root of 5. Alright, let's now move on with our example letter B. We have 7 square root of 2 plus 8 square root of 11 minus 4 square root of 11 minus 6 square root of 2. In order for us to solve this kind of problem, we will apply commutative property, meaning we're going to combine similar terms. From 7 square root of 2 plus 8 square root of 11 minus 4 square root of 11 minus 6 square root of 2, we will now have, by applying commutative property, 7 square root of 2 minus 6 square root of 2 plus 8 square root of 11 minus 4 square root of 11. Then we can combine now similar terms. Okay, applying distributive property again, we will now have 7 minus 6 square root of 2, or 7 minus 6 times square root of 2 plus the quantity of 8 minus 4 square root of 11. Then we simplify. 7 minus 6 is 1 square root of 2, and 8 minus 4 is 4 square root of 11. And that is now our answer. Square root of 2 plus 4 square root of 11.
And now it's your turn. I want you to answer these two problems, and I'm going to give you only 20 seconds. Timer starts now. All right, time's up. Now let's try to answer the following problem. For letter A, the answer is 5 square root of 13. And for letter B, the answer is 6 square root of 2 plus 3 square root of 3. I hope you got the same answer, and let's now proceed with example number 2. For example number 2, suppose we are going to simplify 6 square root of 27 plus 8 square root of 12 plus 2 square root of 25. So notice that they are of different radicands. Now what we're going to do here is to simplify first the radicands. So from 6 square root of 27 plus 8 square root of 12 plus 2 square root of 25, that is the same as square root of 3 squared times 3 plus 8 square root of 2 squared times 3 plus 2 times square root of 5 squared times 3. Then, we apply the product rule for radicals. Our answer would be 6 times the quantity 3 square root of 3 plus 8 times the quantity 2 square root of 3 plus 2 times the quantity 5 square root of 3. Then we will multiply. Our answer now would be 18 square root of 3 plus 16 square root of 3 plus 10 square root of 3. Then, notice that they are now similar radicals, meaning we can combine them. Our answer now is 44 square root of 3. Okay, the simplified form is 44 square root of 3. Now, it's your turn. I want you to answer 6 square root of 245 plus 3 square root of 125 plus square root of 80. I'm going to give you again 20 seconds to answer this. Timer starts now. All right, time's up. Now let's try to check the answer. First is we're going to simplify square root of 245. That is 6 times, that is 49 multiplied to 5 plus 3 square root of 25 times 5 plus square root of 16 times 5. Then we know that 49, it is a perfect square. So that's now 6 multiplied to 7 is square root of 5 plus 3 multiplied to square root of 25. That is 5 is square root of 5 plus we know that 16 is a perfect square also. That is 4 square root of 5. Next is we simplify. That's now 6 times 7, that's 42 square root of 5 plus 3 times 5, which is 15 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 5. Next is we simply add this since they are now similar terms. So 42 plus 15 plus 4, the answer is 61 square root of 5. So the simplified form is 61 square root of 5. Okay? So that is the answer in this problem. Okay?
Let's proceed in example number 3. Find the area of a rectangle with a width of 4 square root of 6 minus 2 square root of 10 and a length of 5 square root of 3 plus 7 square root of 5. To find the area of a rectangle, we simply multiply the measure of the length and the width. So here, we have 5 square root of 3 plus 7 square root of 5. This is our length. And 4 square root of 6 minus 2 square root of 10. This is our width. So to find this shaded region, which is in colored blue, that is our area. So we will simply multiply area is equal to length times the width. Now, let's try to multiply. Here, we have 4 square root of 6 minus 2 square root of 10 times 5 square root of 3 plus 7 square root of 5. So in order for us to get the area, we will use FOIL method. That is first term, outer terms, inner terms, and last term. So first term, we have 4 square root of 6 times 5 square root of 3. Okay, this one. Then outer term, that's 4 square root of 6 times 7 square root of 5, which is this one. Then the inner terms, we have 2 square root of 10 times 5 square root of 3. Negative 2 square root of 10 times 5 square root of 3. Okay, that's the inner term. And the last term, which is negative 2 square root of 10 multiplied to 7 square root of 5. Then we simplify. 4 square root of 6 times 5 square root of 3, the product is 20 square root of 18 plus 28 square root of 30 minus 10 square root of 30 minus 14 square root of 50. Okay, so we just simply multiply. Then after that, we have to simplify by prime factorization. That is now 20 times 3 squared times 2 plus 28 square root of 30 minus 10 square root of 30 minus 14 square root of 5 squared times 2. Okay, then we simplify. That is now 60 square root of 2 plus 28 square root of 30 minus 10 square root of 30 minus 70 square root of 2. Then we combine similar terms. Similar terms, we have 60 square root of 2 minus 70 square root of 2. That is negative 10 square root of 2. Then 28 square root of 30 minus 10 square root of 30. The answer is 18 square root of 30. So this is now our answer. Okay, so the area of the rectangle is 18 square root of 30 minus 10 square root of 2 square units.
Now, it's your turn. Find the area of a rectangle with a width of 3 square root of 3 plus 5 square root of 7 and a length of 2 square root of 14 minus 4 square root of 6. If you know the answer, please leave a comment in our comment section below. So that ends our lesson for today, and I hope you learned something new. Goodbye!